Britney Spears is no stranger to conspiracy. Every time the singer does anything, the internet goes wild. Recently, Britney posted what was supposed to be a cute video of her husband on her Instagram account, but fans noticed something really weird. In this video, we're going to look at what happened in that video. So let's get right into this video. First up, who's really behind the camera? After everything that's happened with Britney Spears, fans have been hoping she'll finally be happy now that she's out of the conservatorship. But for things that she's been posting, say something else. Recently, Britney shared a video of her husband, Sam Asghari, while he was doing some boxing practice. Asghari hasn't been hanging out with Britney for quite some time, so that's probably why she posted a video with him. The video was pretty normal. She was just playfully recording him working out, and he was even posing for the camera. She could be heard supporting her husband against the punching bag in the background. But after she spoke, fans noticed something really strange about her. Many have pointed out that the voice is just not Britney. Most agree that it sounded nothing like her. Many people have been speculating that their team has Britney locked up in her old house. They've only been posting things whenever people start getting too concerned for her safety. What made things even more confusing was what Sam had commented under the post. He wrote, "That doesn't look like Sam. Where's Sam?" Although it's probably a joke, some people seem to take it literally. Who knows, maybe this isn't Sam and someone else that's been paid to play him. Up next, creepy things just keep happening with Britney. Just a day before she posted the video of her husband, Britney also posted a few pictures of herself and her house. Most of the pictures look normal, but one stood out in particular. The picture is her in what seems to be her living room, but in the background, you can see a baby doll dressed in pink sitting on the couch. It's safe to say fans were concerned because this isn't the first time she used dolls in her Instagram, and people think she could be trying to tell us something. A couple of months back, she posted a picture of a creepy doll painting done by Mark Ryden. Some think she could be trying to tell us that she's a doll stuck in a dollhouse. People have been expecting her to get better with the conservatorship gone, but it seems like things are only getting worse with all the weird stuff going on. Although it could be our imagination, it seems like it's too much of a coincidence for that. Coming up, is this a call for help? There's a lot of bizarre stuff happening with Britney, but what made fans concerned was a video posted a couple months ago. This is basically where the whole slew of strange videos started. Britney posted a video of herself dancing, but it was just her running around her whole studio. Then things worsened when she wrapped her hands around her neck and started choking herself. She even fell to the great one point sound, but kept her eyes fixed on the camera. The whole thing felt like we were watching a sequence out of a horror movie. That said, the video went viral, and fans have been telling her to get help because this is not normal behavior. Plus, the caption she posted with the video made no sense whatsoever. It was, "Me in Maui. 6 days ago, I was in the rainforest there, just talking to Mother Nature. All the babies in the pool in Maui had their tongues out. Who is this Maui? And what rainforest is she even talking about?" And the whole thing with the babies sticking their tongues out sounds creepy. Some people think she's doing all this to tell social media that she's still not free, while others think this is just her way of lashing out in anger against those who did her wrong. But no one knows the truth behind her cryptic messages and strange videos, and we might never know. Moving on, could Jamie Spears' trauma have something to do with his control over Britney? Britney Spears' life was destroyed because of the conservatorship her father put on her under 13 years ago. But people still wonder why a father would do such a horrible thing to his daughter, and some people are starting to think his upbringing actually made him that way. Jamie Spears has been through abuse in his own childhood and has seen many people in his life die tragic deaths. It all started when he was just 4 years old, and his younger brother, who was just 3 days old, died. His mother, Emma Jean, killed herself in front of his grave just 9 years after the incident. This left him with his dad, June Austen, who was allegedly abusive toward everyone in his family. A family member of their family said they'd heard that it was Austen who killed Emma, but he was never arrested, so the fact remains a mystery. Just 8 months after Emma's death, Austen remarried Joanne Blackwell. She accused him of beating her in court and doing multiple other acts of cruelty. According to Joanne's children, Austen had their mother institutionalized against her will right before he divorced her. Seems like taking control of women is a common theme in his family. Up next, things only only got worse. If you thought that was it, then you were very wrong. Around the time all this was happening with his parents, Jamie was caught up in a life-threatening car accident with 2 of his friends. It was so bad that the driver died on impact. Jamie's life as an adult wasn't any better either. His marriage with Britney Spears almost ended after he cheated on her back in 1979 with a random woman he met at a bar. Jamie also dealt with alcoholism for years and was reportedly a gambling addict. If things couldn't spiral any further, he also started having financial issues and filed for bankruptcy 3 months before Britney released her debut single. It's pretty clear that Jamie didn't have it very easy in his childhood, but some of the things that happened to him were just the consequences of his actions. While it's possible his dad's actions had something to do with Britney's conservatorship, some think there was another reason he did this. Coming up, most think they just did it for money. After filing for bankruptcy, Jamie couldn't hold a single job, while his daughter had a successful career in music. That's why people think he put Britney under a conservatorship just for the money. He also received a loan of $40,000 around the time Britney was hospitalized on an involuntary psychiatric hold. Jamie filed a California court to take full control of Britney's property and private affairs days after receiving the loan, while she was still in the hospital. He claimed that she was fragile and was dealing with her mental health. He wanted to be paid to help her. A judge quickly granted Jamie's request, and the patriarch hired TriStar as Britney's estate manager the next year. No one knows what exactly Jamie used the loan for, but he was able to pay it back not too long after. It's estimated that he made around $6 million over the last 13 years, while TriStar made 5% of Britney's adjusted gross entertainment revenue, but they refused to specify just how much they took. Even though Britney's conservatorship was terminated in November, her attorney, Matthew Rosengart, has kept fighting for answers from Jamie and Taylor about why his client's current net worth is only $60 million, even though she still receives massive paychecks for her music, concerts, and TV appearances. Finally, Jamie Spears still denies he did anything wrong. After everything that's happened, everything Jamie did to his daughter, he still denies that he did anything wrong. This man took control of Britney's life, bugged her room, stole her money, and didn't let her do anything she wanted to. But he says he's only cared for Britney as any father would. Even his attorney, Phil Reen, says Jamie is a loyal, loving, and dedicated father who rescued his daughter from a life-threatening position. He thinks people want someone to be the villain and have only found Jamie to pick on. According to him, Jamie would love nothing more than to see Britney not need a conservatorship anymore. Jamie believes every decision has been in Britney's best interest, even if that means he needs to spy on her and take millions of dollars from her. That's a wrap for today's video. What do you think is going on with Britney Spears? Make sure to let us know in the comments below.